All right, so we are starting. They call it Danganronpa. This is my first time playing Danganronpa 2. I played the first one. I didn't do a Let's Play of it. I did it offline. I think that was before I even did Let's Plays, to be honest. But I have been meaning to play the rest of the series ever since. But I just couldn't get around to it. But the first one, this one right here, it's basically a mystery, who's done it type of visual novel game with, you know, outlandish anime characters, and the sequel, pretty much the same thing. That's what we're doing here today. Danganronpa. Goodbye Despair. And they have 3 of these games now. Ironically, they had anime adaptations, but this one, the second one, was the only one that didn't get an anime adaptation. And I think this is the one that, like, everyone said was the best one. From the beginning. Ooh. We'll do English. As much as I want to play with my Nihongo. Logic difficulty? I'm just here for the story, man. I don't want a bunch of hints, though.
Hey,
Hi.
can you hear me?
I can. Hello, sexy anime dude.
Are you okay?
I'm not doing too bad. How are you
You
doing?
seem pretty out of it.
Who is that?
To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too.
Who... Is that Aaron?
Since we suddenly got put in this weird
I think that's
situation.
Aaron. The guy who plays Aaron. He plays, like, Kirito and... what's his name from Seven Deadly Sins? Everybody.
Hey, are you listening?
Inosuke. I don't want to jump ahead of myself, though. I don't understand. Why am I here? What happened? I should try to remember that first. I began to think, disentangling the twisted knots that had formed in my mind. Think. I'm like Winnie the Pooh right now. Think. As I gathered the fragments of my scattered memories and my far-off dreams, I began to piece together what actually happened. That's right. I... Starting PCS version 1.01. Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Game start. I don't know what that was about, but I like it. That day, it wasn't just a typical day for me. It was a day that felt truly significant. And when that long-awaited day finally came, I felt proud in a way I can't really put into words. I felt like I had just become part of something greater than myself. Does that make sense? Actually, that's exactly what it's like. I was truly in a dream. Which, by the way, the Danganronpa soundtracks, I know I've only played the first one, but it's a slap. Hope's Peak Academy. So, that place was so much more than a school to me. Kids who love to play baseball will long to join the major leagues. Kids who love to play soccer will long to join the rep teams. Since I was a kid, I felt the same way about Hope's. So, in the first game, it was pretty much like a big fucking scam of a school where they just invited, like, all these, like, prodigies. Like, very specific types of prodigies. Like, the swimming prodigy. I think one was, like, the biker gang prodigy. And they locked him in here and then, like, made him whodunit to the death. But then they shut it down because they escaped, so I'm curious to see how they... Is this just like an alternate timeline? I hope this isn't our main character. He seems like he is, though. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. It recruits top students from every imaginable field to inspire hope, and in doing so, shape the future. Whenever Hope's Peak Academy is mentioned, it's only a matter of time before someone says, if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. And just so you know, that's not a joke or an exaggeration at all. Many of the current leaders of various industries are actually alumni of the school. Well, that's basically what Hope's Peak Academy is all about, as they say. It's truly the Academy of Hope. There are 2 criteria you must meet in order to attend this school. 1, you must be a current high school student. 2, you must be the very best at what you do. Very similar to the last game. Unlike other schools, there aren't any entrance exams at the academy. The only way to get in is if the school scouts you itself. That is how Hope's Peak Academy operates. Now, because of the talents of those who are chosen, the students of Hope's Peak Academy are called Ultimates. But even though I'm finally going to Hope's Peak Academy, the school I desired so much more than anything else, the truth is, my circumstances is a little different than that of my peers. I did not think this through. I'm going to be reading a lot. Look at me. I'm like, this is main character syndrome. I'm literally like overshadowing his like little silhouette thing. I guess I can't put that aside for now. You'll find out soon enough that it's nothing special worth talking about, I think. So just like the first game, is he like the one loser in the group? I guess I'll introduce myself.
Not so special that I have to introduce myself. And formalities are always a little embarrassing. Well, this is what's expected. I guess that's how I should think about it.
He looks like such a jabroni.
My name is Hajime Hinata.
Hajime Hinata. Okay. Like Hajime no Ippo and Hinata from Naruto. That's easy.
There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy. Because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity or a superhero. In fact, instead of calling it admiration, it's more like it's always been a dream of mine.
I don't know how they put out this information that like makes people obsess over school that doesn't like truly operate.
That's why, to feel like a member of society, to become someone I can be proud of. I always wanted to.
And nobody ever comes back. For that reason alone, I always wanted to. For that reason alone, I always until now, I never wanted to admit how painfully ordinary I am. That's why Hope, I might have admired talent individually, but I have finally forever tried my best. Finally came true. Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Still a door. Still, I need to hurry. Because I need to go inside this classroom. Need? What need? No. I should hurry. So, the first time I played this was on PC, so the controls will be a lot different. Hello, variety of wacky characters. So this is something I want to know about. These characters are like some of the old game, like the previous game, like that there was a big fat guy but he didn't look like that. It's like they took the personality of one dude and the appearance of one dude and slapped them together. I can say the same thing for, I guess the cook. I think that's a cook, but there wasn't a cook before. The girl sitting down. Yeah, just a random slew. There was a girl dressed up like that one in the back.
Who goes there?
Who speaks?
Are you feeling all right? You look quite pale.
Which one of you is speaking?
Hey, could you be... You're also a freshman at this school, right?
Indeed.
Then you're all...
See for yourself. We're all freshmen too.
Look at that.
I assume freshmen
The
like us have been
ultimates.
gathered in this classroom.
What a title. Hey, why don't you just come inside for now? Yes, of course. God, he's just barely holding it together in there. He looks like he can't breathe. So yeah, the guy, I forget his name from the first game, just gained a bunch of weight. I need to understand the context here. I don't remember. Something's weird. Excuse me, sumimasen? What is it? Why are we all gathered in this classroom? No one said anything about coming here, so is there like an entrance ceremony or homeroom happening now? We were just all about to discuss the matter. Discuss?
All clear now.
Oh, their little phrases. That is not his voice actor. I hope they didn't just rip that from the last game. Okay, you're new. Is this everyone? How do you know? There are only 16 desks in the classroom, and this guy is a 16th student. Hey, we have a first-time chatter. Hold on, I have a song for you. Yeah, it's my first time playing. I played the first game, and I'm very confused. I'm very confused why they have a previous character in the last game, and now he looks like this. But I'm sure that's all part of the mystery. It's obvious if you bothered to think about it. This one's new. I would like to know their names, but I know they're not going to tell me. Just what are we going to talk about? The reason we're all gathered here in this classroom. First, I need to confirm something. Out of everyone here, is there anyone who actually remembers how they came to this classroom? Eh? We all looked around at each other. A surprised look appeared on everyone's face. Not one person raised their hand.
I see.
So before you realized it, you were in the classroom. Then everyone here is in the same predicament. How am I like 2 hours in? I was playing a different game before this. I was playing Hogwarts Legacy, and it was getting kind of boring. So I was like, I want to play something else. Yeah.
Very strange.
But I always upload these to YouTube in the future, so I'll cut it up for whenever I do that. Man, he's already talking shit. Even you stupid-looking ones would agree.
What's going on?
It sure is strange. Nobody actually remembers how they came here. Hey, what do you mean, stupid looking?
So, in other words,
The moment you set foot on campus, you felt a strange dizziness, and now you're here and you don't know why? That is what I experienced before I arrived here. Am I correct in assuming that's true of all of you? That happened to me too. That dizziness wasn't just me. Everyone felt the same dizziness? That's weird. Wait till we start having to kill each other. So one of you, I gotta be suspect. I know how this works. At least one of you is suspect. And I have to Among Us. Let me get my sound effects. I have to Among Us which one of you it is.
Naturally.
And just because I don't like you doesn't mean you're the killer. That's a red herring. Last time it was what was her name? Jenko? You have a similar vibe.
So in other words,
I gotta be suspect of the pretty anime girls. Who's responsible? What is it? It feels like this is going to get even stranger. Okay, you kind of look like the baseball guy from the last game, but your hair's different. I don't know what you're so worried about, but that doesn't sound like a huge deal. What do you mean?
So what I mean is...
I mean it's a minor problem. Instead of trying... How is that a minor problem? Instead of trying to figure out why we're here, we should try to figure out why we can't leave.
What's that mean?
What do you mean we can't leave? Oh, hello. Hello. I like your design. Seriously? I watched him rush over to the door and try with all his might to pull it open, but... Clatter, clatter, clatter. It won't open. I can't open it.
Huh?
Why? Maybe if we all just sat down. I'm gonna go get food. Sayonara. Thank you for joining us for the time being. Maybe if we all just sat down at our desks and attended class, maybe the teacher will walk in. Maybe they're just waiting. A little while after I got here, I tried to leave to go take a shit. But that door wouldn't budge at all.
Hey!
How did I get in here? Did I just walk through the walls? What's going on here? Even with all my might, I couldn't open it. I'd be absolutely impossible for all of you.
What?
What do you mean you couldn't open it? Why? That's not possible. She's right. It's impossible. Because when I went through the door, it opened normally. It wasn't locked at all. Though I don't understand what forces are at work here.
Anyway.
There's no denying that we have been locked inside this classroom. God, I really like the character designs though. I will say that. They look very interesting. She has the red eyes, and there was a character with red eyes. There was a girl. She was, I want to say, kind of crazy looking. That's simpler. They all kind of have school uniforms. Locked inside? What do you mean? I suddenly became aware of how heavy my body felt, as though a feeling of unspeakable dread began settling on my shoulders.
Are we screwed?
Maybe we're getting mixed up in something dangerous?
This is...
Or perhaps doesn't it make more sense to think about this as the entrance exam? The entrance exam? You mean Hope's Peak Academy?
However...
But according to Hope's Peak Academy, no such entrance exam exists.
But...
And you were in the intro. You got main character syndrome right now. They may say that publicly, but it's possible that this is actually a special entrance exam. Something's going on with you. Like, you're a big deal in some way, shape, or form.
That's wrong!
You're wrong. This is not an entrance exam. Oh god. Should I be worried? I feel like I should be worried. Back. Also, I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. I was a fan of the first one.
what?
And everyone, all the other weebs I know who played this game said this was the best one in the trilogy.
Hey, bastard!
So you look like the baseball guy, but your hair's different. Hey, fat ass, why'd you make that cutesy voice all of a sudden? Not gonna lie, out of the three, the second is the best. Yes, the second is the best. I'm gonna put the chat up here so I can actually, so the other people at home can actually see it.
Huh?
Huh? Then whose is it? I was saying earlier, I like that girl's design. It's actually mine. Who's there? Where are you?
Perhaps.
It sounds like it came behind the teacher's desk. Behind the teacher's desk?
Hello.
Alright, I assume this is our new supervillain. The new monocle. Oh shit, we have an actual cutscene. Yup. There's a pink teddy bear now. Cute. I don't care if it tries to murder us.
Is that?
It's a sweet little teddy bear. What are you so worried about?
It looks like a stuffed animal.
That's right. I am a squeezably soft stuffed animal.
You sure are.
Magical miracle girl Usami, aka Usami.
Usami. Okay, okay.
I may not look like it, but I am your squeezably soft teacher.
It's nice to meet you. Oh, I'm so glad. What are we gonna be learning?
Huh?
They have a lot of the same soundtrack from the first game. I remember this one. Huh? Am I hallucinating? Am I the only one who's seen this?
What's going on?
Nah, I see it too. What's with this talking chihuahua? That's a chihuahua? That is not a chihuahua. The first character's name I learn is Usami. Does everybody here know what a rabbit is? It's a lovable animal that's fluffy and soft. That's what I am, a singing, dancing, talking rabbit mascot. Hold on. Let me process this first. Okie dokie. What do you guys think? I've never seen a stuffed animal that can sing, dance, and talk before. It's probably remote controlled or something. Don't act like such a pussy over... God, they are throwing the curse words. Even if it's a remote controlled, doesn't it look lifelike? That's pretty advanced for a toy.
Stop talking.
Its movements and mannerisms are not the issue. More importantly, based on what it just said, it seems you know something about our current situation! Exclamation point. Of course I do. I'm the lead teacher of this school trip. So you're the principal.
What did you say?
School trip? So, okay. That's what I was confused about. Are we staying in the school? Because the title would not imply that.
Come on.
Hey, what do you mean, school trip? A large group of students go on... I'm glad. I don't want to be in the same areas as the last game. A large group of students go on a chaperone trip with a lead teacher. It's the biggest event of the school year. I love how it's just completely in character. Like, nothing wrong is happening at all. We're not looking for a literal answer. Now let's depart for the fun school trip. Depart? Ooh, we got in our cutscene. Aw, shit! We're hitting the beaches! Okay, yeah, the title, Paradise. I feel like I've seen screenshots of this game. Oh.
Huh?
I couldn't believe my eyes. Not just my eyes, but my brain, too. The world just stopped making sense. The classroom collapsed like a stage set, and what appeared before me instead was blue sky, white clouds, blue sea, white waves. What?
What is this?
Exactly. No matter how I tried to rationalize it, it was abnormal, clearly unreasonable, utterly crazy, blatantly wrong.
Are you kidding me?
Emergency!
It's been so long since I played a visual novel.
Why?
Just moving, I forgot what it's like just to move from, or like a JRPG where it's just like stills of the character. There's no reason to panic. See, look around. Feast your eyes on this beautiful ocean. It's like your heart is being washed clean, isn't it? It washes away everything, even all the bad things.
Hold on.
They've been kidnapped, and he's just like, come on, guys, you're on the beach. Hold on, give us the details. Where in the world are we? Where, you ask? Well, obviously where... Outwards better, outwards wetter, under the sea, downwards better. Yeah, out by the sea, out by the sea. Darling, it's better, outwards wetter, take it from me. You know your throat's gonna get hoarse if you keep screaming like that.
Something like this.
But we're just at school and now we are by the sea. This is impossible.
No problem.
Please do not worry, the school trip has just started. That's all.
Hold on a sec.
But like, why are we on the school trip all of a sudden? You totally skipped all the stuff that comes first. Hey, I wish I could cut to the school trip sometimes. She's right, we're all supposed to be attending Hope's Peak Academy.
I see.
Hope's Peak Academy? You don't say. You guys are feeling unsure about Hope's Peak Academy? Then in that case, please forget about the academy. That's why we're having a school trip in the first place, said the developer to the gamer.
Bastard!
The hell do you mean we should forget about it?
Come on.
Man, you are not dressed for the beach, my man.
Ooh,
What? I'm not scheming anything. I'm doing this for everyone's sake. So, what was the other bear's name? Monokuma? That's the name that comes to mind. Is this just like Monokuma incarnated?
no problem.
I remember there at the end of the last game there was a teaser and this thing appeared. There's nothing dangerous on this island whatsoever, so please, there's no need to worry at all. Island? Did you just say island? I mean, all of Japan is an island, though, so that could be anywhere. It's certainly beautiful.
Could it be?
I know your voice actor. I want to say you're Aaron. What? Ha? Wa? Kill each other? No way! Bloody business like causing violence or inflicting pain is such a big no-no on this island. Even the word kill, it just horrifies me. It's so scary.
What are you thinking?
I cannot get over the song. This is a beat. Then, what is this school trip you mentioned? What do you intend for us to do on this island? I guess that's one good thing about visual novels is that, like, there's pretty much no dialogue. So it's just like, get the beats in there. Just play it at full volume. Alrighty, I shall announce it to everyone right now. While you relax on this island paradise, you must get along and strengthen your bonds with one another. That is the main rule on this heart-throbbing school trip.
What did you say?
Heart-throbbing school trip?
That's right.
Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope and lazing about. Feel free from the pain, free from suffering. Truly, this lovey-dovey, heart-throbbing school trip truly is everyone's homework. What? What the hell does that even mean? Now then.
Let the heart-throbbing school trip begin.
Yeah! Dropped my controller, I was so enthusiastic. It goes without saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. I couldn't follow her words at all. And then, just like that, like a curtain slowly lowering. Oh boy. Ooh. I feel like it's getting dark. My mind ground to a halt. That wasn't dark. Hajime, Hanata. Sonia, never mind. Akane Owari. Couldn't read that. Oh god, they're going faster. Soda, that guy's Soda. Fuck. I can't keep up. It's a beat though. I'm ready for my beach vacation. Dangan Island. Okay, that's neat. Oh god, Nidai? Midoa? Fuck, that's Penko? Shit, Kukuzuri? Togami! Gotcha! Yeah! I would like to save. We can drop a little savey save.
Hey,
Hi.
can you hear me?
I sure can.
Are you okay?
Oh, this was the intro. Yeah, hi.
You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, since we suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening?
I'm listening, bro.
Hey,
Are you sure you're okay? Leave me alone. I'm a sad boy. There's no way I can leave someone alone when they look that pale. White sandy beach, crystal blue ocean. The sun's rays beaming down on me. This soft tropical wind brushing my skin. That's awful. Ugh. I definitely don't know what's going on. I was supposed to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Why am I here at a place like this? That rabbit thing said we're on a tropical island.
you're right.
Yeah, you're right. I have no idea what's going on. That's the only thing I can say with absolute certainty. Welcome to Dangan Island. I will explain the basic controls to you. With the left... Okay, I got it. I can figure it out. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Alright. I guess you're the only person I can talk to for now. Let's take a look at that ocean. The crystal clear, shining blue sky. It's perfect for a tropical island. Just what's going on here. I never wanted anything like this at all. Alright, what do you want to talk about, my man? I should try to understand the situation. If you say so. Why is there a monitor in a place like this? The screen is blank. What is this being used for? That's for like the public school announcements. You remember those, right? There's a camera. Is that a camera? A surveillance camera? Are we being monitored or something? Just turn it the other way. I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I think we're just being watched for our safety. Why would you assume that? Why would they have your best interest? They've kidnapped you. What's with this guy? How can he be so calm in a situation like this? Maybe he's just a chill guy. Can we talk about it? Before I talk to that guy, you're right. There's more stuff that needs to be done. Okay. Some trees, coconut trees. Just because there's a coconut tree does not mean we can survive. I've tried to open a coconut with like a fucking hammer, like a screwdriver. It can't be done. If I get lost on a deserted island, I'm just starving to death. I'm giving up. So how are you feeling? Are you calmed down now? I understand your confusion after everything that's happened. But why don't we start an introduction? Introduction?
Nagito Komaeda. Nice to
Nagito Komaeda. Nice to meet you. Ultimate lucky student. Okay, this is just like the last game. How does the school qualify you as... Well, no wonder you're so chill. You're just so lucky. Your talent. You just... Hey, thank you for the follow. Let me play a song for that. Oh man, I'm covering the alert box. There we go. Thank you, Hatsune. A disappointing talent. What do you mean?
lucky.
I'm lucky. What are you talking about?
That's not it.
That's your actual talent. I'm the ultimate lucky student. Like, he has to break it down for me. He's like, I'm really lucky, bro. Like, you don't even know.
You're right.
Through a country... Oh, I was right. He just wins lotteries. Apparently, only one ordinary student is selected at random to attend. Oh, so you're kind of like the protagonist of the last game. Okay, you kind of even look like him. You look like his cool older brother. How strange.
What happened?
Your face looks troubled. Oh no, I'm not troubled or anything. Was that kid voiced by the same dude? Or I'm probably just tripping. No, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too.
Someone like me.
I never thought an average, talentless high school student like me would ever enter Hope's Peak Academy. At first, I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it, but they told me they really wanted me to attend. So. Apparently, this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school doesn't fully understand. Okay. To research it, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery. Hope's Peak Academy is amazing if they can actually research something as vague as luck. If you say so, bro. That's kind of suspicious. That's not... But thanks to that, a guy like me was able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. For that, I'm grateful.
This is troubling.
Feel a little out of place, have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens. That's it for your introduction. Nagito Komada, huh? He doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but he doesn't strike me as a bad person either.
Hey,
Now then, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm Hajime Hinata, you know. Then let me ask you a question. What is your ultimate talent? I opened my mouth, but the words would not form. I felt my thoughts stalling in my head, as if I opened a book expecting to find words and instead found blank pages. It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. Hold on. This is more appropriate music. It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. The memory I was trying to recall and completely vanished from my mind, huh? Without realizing it, my body began to shudder as waves of discomfort began pounding against me.
what happened?
Hajime, what happened? The Among Us music is perfectly blending. It's nothing. I guess I'm still pretty confused about all this. Okay then. I'm having trouble remembering some things. I understand how your memory might be confused. I'm sure you'll remember it once you settle down, you know. So I don't think you need to worry about it all that much. You're right.
Yep.
Then I guess we're done for introductions. Even though I don't know what's going on, I hope we can get along. Hey, did something just beep? What a weird sound. You looked into your pocket. That strange mechanical sound just now, it came from inside my pocket. What the hell is this? It's like a PDA or a smartphone. Why is something like this inside my pocket?
Are you okay?
Usami was passing them out earlier, remember? All right, you seemed pretty out of it when that was going on. Ha 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 ha. Now that you mention it, I think I kind of remember, but what is this? It's an e-handbook. How you doing, Usami? What the? Where'd you come from? I'm terribly sorry. Teehee, I know I have to apologize like a good girl. Anyway, don't you think it's cool? That handbook is obviously vital for the school trip, so make sure you don't lose it. This device is important?
Shall explain.
I've asked everyone to use their e-handbooks to gather all of Hope Fragments. Hope Fragments?
That's right.
On this island, you'll obtain Hope Fragments as you get along with your classmates. As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll... Okay, so this is like my little pit boy that I do my friendship errands on. I have to get people gifts. Like, I remember this game now. Gather Hope Fragments so that the flower of hope achieves in its full bloom. Truly, that is the main purpose of this school trip. Love. Love. Hey, she's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears wherever and whenever she wants? That's pretty suspect. And that was all about Hope Fragments? What's her deal? It's like we're in a game or something. We are in a game. Anyway. That's rather comforting. That means we aren't going to be in danger right away. You're probably right, but more importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right?
Yep.
Now, I think it's best if you at least introduce yourself to them. Where did everyone go? They're exploring the island. Exploring the island. As long as we're expecting to live on this island, we should learn as much as we can about it. For example, what's the island's name? Wasn't it Dongan Island? So why don't we finish introducing ourselves? Pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone. He's a helpful guy. Let's get going.
What happened?
What is it, Hajime? Let's get going.
Right. Got it.
At any rate, if this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it started yet. Sheesh, what kind of nightmare is that? You are now able to use the handbook. You can open the e-handbook with the square button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes indeed. Yes, yes, buttons, buttons. Alright, so are we adventuring, or it probably wants me to use the handbook? That's my map, question marks, presents. I have a little report card. Oh, it has like all my little friendship levels. I would assume this is what this is. He's a blood type O. April 28th. 5'9". Do I just have everyone's? Okay, okay. I'll get there. I'll get there. That's neat. Pet. Do I have a Tamagotchi? Queen. That's interesting. I like that. Let's see. Okay. Oh, hi handbook. Yeah, let's get out of here. Very good, very good.
Actually,
To be honest, before I arrived at school, I did some research about everyone on the internet. I haven't learned about Okay, so you're a stalker. That's also suspect. You don't know? This school is so popular, there are message boards online dedicated to talking about its students. I don't recall seeing your name there. I probably overlooked it.
unexpected.
Oh, now I'm suspect. It's not a mistake. I was accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. You can't be the killer. That would be too obvious. You wouldn't be like my best friend from the very beginning. That'd be like if the detective girl in the last game was the killer. Let's go! First island. Travel on the island can be done through the screen. You can move with the left stick. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Oh my god! This is not what I was expecting. The first game was in first person. Okay, I can only go left and right. What's over here? This is neat though. Look at me. Airport. We're going to the airport. Deserted island with an airport. Sure. Oh gosh. This is an airport, right? So those things over there must be airplanes. Who can drive an airplane? Let's go. Can we use those planes to escape the island? Nah, that's impossible. If they were damaged, I could fix them, but it looks like these planes are just for show.
Man.
Their engines have been completely removed. Damn. The more I think about it, the less it makes sense. That reminds me, you and me haven't been introduced yet, right?
Name's Kazuichi Soda.
Kazuichi Soda,
Nice to meet ya.
the ultimate mechanic. It's nice to meet you. Alright, that makes sense. New character, who dis? I like your shark teeth. As expected from someone called the ultimate mechanic, Kazuichi is a savant when it comes to fixing machines. If he says it's impossible to fix this plane, it's truly beyond repair. Even so, to actually remove the engine, whoever's keeping us here must have planned it to a T.
That was close.
Pretty strange, but I think it's an acceptable level of strange, you know? Huh?
I mean,
Well, things about it, it's not like we're being forced to do something dangerous or anything. Give it time, buddy. Give it time. That was mentioned in the safety precautions for the school trip. Remember this? The school trip guidelines are in the e-handbook. No, I do not. Extreme violence is prohibited on this island. Okay, so like in the last game, like the core rules were like you don't fuck with them. So the fact that one of them is no violence, interesting. Littering is not allowed. Okay. I'm glad that's a big deal. Okay.
For now.
Yeah, let's just relax. Like, let's just kick back. They got it covered for us. Are you saying you believe that that thing told us? She's forced us to come here, you know. Don't be such a pessimist, you know. You should look at this situation with a bit more hope, you know. Optimism is essential.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess it's okay if we enjoy our vacation, you know? You stare closely at strange-looking bunny girl, she might start looking pretty cute. This man knows. I'm actually jealous of how carefree he's being right now. And I got a little hope fragment. I'm just gonna look at the airplanes. Anything else I can look at? Can I talk to my boy?
Hey.
Nagito? Like the Naruto character. Optimism is essential for people to live satisfied. There's no danger on this island. Yeah, I'm not thinking like that. You out your mind. Can I look at the sign? Welcome to paradise. Oh god, I got range. Another blank screen. Alright. Talk to me, buddy. What's your deal? He looks like Koga from Pokemon. Stop right there if you value your life. Do not come any closer.
Fine.
I said stay back, Matsudesu. Ah, very well, I shall accept that courage of yours. What's this guy talking about? He's got like a little edgy scar. Would you like to know my name? Others may see your courage as reckless, however, I welcome it.
Listen well.
I like your voice too. You got alternate eye colors? What an edgelord. In honor of your courage, I shall reveal to you my name. May you never forget it as long as you live.
You may call me Gundam Tanaka.
Gundam Tanaka! Oh my god, what a title.
The name that will one day rule this world.
That was obviously like the line they gave him in the audition. You may call me Gundam Tanaka. The ultimate what? Wait, what? Please explain. The ultimate breeder. Rule this world? He's kidding, right? He's actually serious? That's pretty out there. Now then, it is my turn to ask question. Why are you a breeder?
You!
Which tribe? I'm Japanese.
Burn
Nihongo.
pandemonium!
I would assume we're all Japanese. I think we're all the same tribe. I think he's asking if you used to have a pet? If you say so. This guy, is he a literal breeder? That's not his personality. The only animal I've ever taken care of was a hermit crab.
Impossible!
A mere insect?
Face your powerlessness!
Your magic essence caps at a lowly 5. Trash. Trash?
Kneel.
Is it wrong to call trash trash? Trash like you should not dare to speak to one as grand as me.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
Who do you think I am? I'm the great and powerful Gundam Tanaka, supreme overlord of ice.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
I love him. Taming evil by using myself as a bed. Truly, this is the secret art of the Tanaka Empire. Look at the big fat one. Oh my god. Cute. What a strange character. It's like something you'd see on a nature show, I guess. He totally fits the bill of ultimate breeder. I mean, now he does. He didn't a minute ago. One of my 4 dark Devas of destruction, Mirage, Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has this to say. We're not used to going easy on our enemies, so don't make us angry. You wouldn't like us when we're angry. They are pretty cute. Cute AF. Agreed. There it is. Yeah, I know he seems a little odd, but apparently he did splendidly as a member of the breeding club. I've heard he can tame any animal and even manage to succeed at proliferating an endangered species. Rumor has it he can speak to animals. Well, that's probably just a joke. That was not a joke. I can safely confirm. Speak with animals, well, he's certainly eccentric enough in that regard. I mean, there's no way a normal person would attempt to raise hamsters inside of their own scarf. Hey man, if you can, why wouldn't you? Alright, I think we can safely get out of here. I like the cast so far. Alright. There we go, there we go. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Alright, we're hitting up the Combini. Rocket Punch Market. Alright, who do we got in here? So this is a supermarket, it's pretty big. If we're on a tropical island, does that mean we're in international waters?
You're right.
Thanks to this place, we won't need to worry about food and other necessities for a while.
Well,
Just a figure of speech, ha 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 ha. Hey, he was implying something there. This guy's trying to eat us. There's no guarantee anything here is edible. What if all this stuff is poisoned? You certainly are the skeptical type. Of course I am. Even the supermarket is strange. Look around, we're in a gigantic supermarket and there's nobody else here except us. There's an airport. I think the airport was more of a signal. Well, that can't be helped. Did Usami say this island is uninhabited? That's not exactly my point.
what happened?
What happened? It's nothing. Oh, hi. So she looks like that one girl in the last game. She's staring at me funny. The fucking psycho killer bitch. I'm sorry. Gomen Nasai. Why is she crying?
Hajime.
Bullying a girl? Not cool, Hajime. I didn't do anything. So your name is Hajime. If it's okay with you, may I please remember your name? Sure. Of course, I don't mind you remembering it, but my name is
Mikan Sumiki. From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along.
Mikan Sukumi. What is your ultimate power? Ultimate nurse. I guess I should have guessed that, but like, I don't know. That could have been any type of apron. My mind is drawing a blank from nervousness. I went through all the trouble preparing 5,000 different topics to discuss after induction. Hey, I relate, man. That's me in public. I go through like RPG routes, and I start from the beginning and I fuck it up. And then it goes off course, and then I'm flubbering. I relate. I get you, girl. It's okay if you don't take your time and remember slowly. We'll wait as long as it takes. We'll wait for you forever if that's what it takes. Isn't he just putting more pressure on her? Well, I guess I'll just ask you since I won't get anywhere asking her. So, what's her deal? Mikan is the ultimate nurse. If you ever get injured, you'll need her help, so it's best if you get along with her now. If you get wounded and don't treat it, there's a good possibility you'll get an infection and die. Don't say something so morbid so naturally. I wish I was a nurse when I was like 14. I'm sorry for laughing so suddenly. That's like, if anything, the opposite personality you want with someone treating you medically is like their shaky hands. Like she tries to become a surgeon one day, she's like, ah, fuck. Not that you actually want to be friends with me. I'm so sorry I said something so presumptuous. I'll do anything you say, just please don't hate me.
Man.
Bullying a girl? Not cool, Hajime.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry, I get it. Thank you for the hope fragment. Alright, let's take a look at the market here. A Kora. I got the Koke Kora. And we got our next psycho girl. And they got cameras on us. Even if we're being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the time. Again, it would not be that hard to knock that out. Just grab a baseball bat. Right, nice to meet you.
Peeking. Peeking.
Oh, I like you already.
Hello.
Oh, okay. You're one of these. Oh, now I'm the shy girl. I'm a Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
That's right. Introductions are a go-go.
Ibuki Mio Da. Put it together and what do you get? Ibuki Miyoda.
I already love her. Ibuki Miyoda. Ultimate musician. Okay, I can see that. So is her music just like death metal-y? But she has like a bubbly personality? That's awesome. I'm just basing off of how she looks.
I see.
They got hamburger, ramen noodles, chili beans, bratwurst, pasta, melons.
No problemo.
What the fuck? She turned to Usopp. Americans, Chinese, Mexicans, Germans, Italians, and even people from Yubari would shop here.
Yahoo!
Man, since she's a musician. Man, I'm getting hella stoked. I'm 31 flavors of stoked for all of this deliciousness. And when I'm excited, I get hungry. Mungry. I can't wait to read this character's dialogue. I don't understand it myself. Why do I get hungry mungry when I'm excited? Why do I get excited when I'm hungry? The human body, sure, the mystery. Yeah, this energetic young lady is known as the ultimate musician. She used to play guitar in an all-girls band, but that was super popular with other high school girls. Apparently their hit single, After School, I did not mean to hit the A button there. A super popular all-girl high school band. That sounds familiar. Due to creative differences, she left the band to pursue a solo career. Creative differences?
Oh my!
Are you interested? What? You could hear me? Oh, I was doing the wrong voice. Duh! Ibuki's a musician after all.
Guitar!
Like Schubert, Bach, Edison, Van Gogh. I don't even know that one. And Senna, don't know that one either. She is more musically inclined than I am. I too am an awesome musician. So you're saying you have good hearing? Wait, most of those people you mentioned weren't musicians at all. Okay, I was about to say. Oh yeah, Van Gogh, what the fuck? Don't sweat the details. I didn't even put that together. Okay, is there anything? Surfboards. It's a surfboard. Man, you're supposed to be on vacation here. That's one big cola bottle. I bet I'd go flat before you could even finish drinking. You know, it's ironic, like, Americans don't use the word, like, cola anymore. We don't say, we just say Coke if we mean Coke. We got the hotel. Oh, there's a hotel. So this is gonna be really different. Like, the school had specific dorms where everyone was next to each other, but now we got, like, our own hotels. Wow, this is a pretty nice hotel.
Perhaps.
Hotel Mirai. So Mirai in Japanese means future. Oh, but he just fucking said it. God damn it. I know a Japanese word, and then he just fucking dumps it down for me. When we were told to live on this island, I was worried we'd have to pitch a tent or something.
Glad.
If we can live in a grand hotel like this, I don't think we'll have to worry about being comfortable. Comfortable isn't an option here. We don't even know why we're being forced to live on this island. But I know Mirai because Mirai Nikki. How can you just accept this? You're way too excited about living here.
Hey.
Well, it seems obvious that this area would make a good base, so why don't we look around for a bit? Why is this guy so calm? It's like he doesn't even think this situation is a big deal at all. Maybe he just sees all the free food in the hotels and he's like, I'm set. Okay, yeah, look. Okay, whoa. Okay, we're back in first person. So everyone does have their little hotels. They have their own little... Oh god, this move's way different than the last game. Where's mine? I have to go based off their anime cuts. I know what I'm doing. Sheesh. The camera is just like... Can I change the sensitivity? No, it's not. It's not that kind of game. Which one was the handbook? There we go. System. Transcript. Options. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. I can't even... Oh, the sound effects. Reading speed. Movement. Bob. Okay. I couldn't even hear like the sound effects earlier, so... This is that one guy. It's gonna say the same thing, yeah. This is Homeboy. Okay, it's just gonna say the same thing for all of them. Except maybe me. My room could say something different. God, what did I look like? Is this me? I know I'm wasting my time probably, but you know, I'm getting a sense for where every room is. Who are... Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Redhead, the ultimate musician. Yeah, I gotta say, so far, I like all the new characters. Like, I was kind of worried, actually, because, like, the first game had such good characters. I was like, oh, man, I'm gonna have to meet new people, like I was kind of worried, but no, I like everybody so far. Nagito! If we can live in a grand hotel like this, I don't think we'll have to worry about being comfortable. Well, it seems obvious that this area would make a good base, so why don't we look around for a little bit? Why is this guy so calm? We already had this discussion, bro. Alright, we got 2 new characters. You look like the one dude from the last game. Why do you look like that? Who the hell are you? Don't talk all friendly and shit to me, dumbass. Man, this guy's already in a crappy mood.
You.
What are you looking at? You got something you want to say, bastard? He just curses at me at the end of every sentence.
Now.
Relax, Fuyuhiko. We're only here to introduce ourselves. Introduce yourselves.
Hey.
I see you haven't properly introduced to each other, right?
Name's Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
Oh,
Just so we're clear,
that's a fun
I don't
Japanese
friendly
name.
Shit with you guys.
Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. No. Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Ryu. Fuck it. So we're, yeah. Ultimate Yakuza. That's what I'm talking about. How is a school gonna promote a Yakuza member? Even though he's got a baby face, he's also incredibly rude. Fuyuhiko is a high school student and heir to the Kuzuryu clan. Oh, I want to see his tattoos. Please tell me he has like the dragon tattoos. He got them when he was really young, so he just morphed into them really weird. I want to see it.
How admirable.
He's the ultimate Yakuza. The heir to the Yakuza clan? Okay.
Actually,
By the way, mentioning his baby face around him is expressly forbidden. You'll run out of fingers before he's done with you. Okay. He's legit Yakuza.
Hey, bastard!
He just curses every sentence. Okay, if we're all done here, how about you dumbasses make like a tree and fuck off? Damn. Okay, nice to meet you too, motherfucker. I'm just exploring before we gotta talk to our final character over here. Hey, look, a little butterfly. Yeah, they got the budget for this game. Look at that. Put it in butterflies. Alright.
Hey,
Hi. Aren't you the guy who's squatting on the beach earlier and burying his face into your arms? Yeah.
You are a boy, right?
You gotta keep it together, you know? At times like this, it's the boy's job to keep the girls safe. You're right.
Yeah.
Did you want me to introduce myself? I haven't done it yet, right?
Let's see. I'm Mahiro Koizumi.
Mahiro
Counting on you from now on.
Koizumi. I'll be counting on you from now on. Ultimate photographer. Okay. That's a new one.
actually,
She has a promising future as a photojournalist. I'm not an expert on photography, but I hear she's a young photographer who's won numerous awards. On that note, she's known for her skills at taking pictures of people. The ultimate photographer, huh? Well, there's a camera hanging from her neck, so she's gotta be.
Aww.
Yeah, that's video game logic. Honestly, I'm a little relieved. You guys seem decent enough. Decent? There's a lot of weirdos here. I can't tell if they're actually ultimates or just like insane. I'm eager to get along with everyone so we can get off this island. Well, I was worried things wouldn't go well. Get off this island? What do you mean? Huh? Well, don't you know? That's where the stuffed animal was, Usami was saying. After you finish collecting all hope fragments that you earned by getting along with everyone, this joke of a school trip will be over and we can all leave this island together. She was acting a lot more bitchy a minute ago. That's all we have to do and we could go home? Is that true? Did she really mean that?
Jeez.
Hey, you should be paying closer attention. This is like really important.
hey,
Well, Hajime, now that you know this, you must feel a little relieved, right? As long as you live here peacefully, we'll be able to leave this island soon enough. Said the evil teddy bear. I should put up, hold on. I have a lot more screen space this game. We can have our recent follower up here. Thank you again, Hatsune. Oh, okay. I mean to go through all the effort of bringing us here so we can all live together and get along. It doesn't make any sense. I may not know why we're here, but if that's all we have to do to go home, then that's all there is to it. I'm glad too. Not a big deal?
Hey!
It isn't a big deal. Hey. Don't me? What about your introduction? I've been waiting like forever, you know. Oh, sorry. I'm Hajime Hinata. It's nice to meet you too. I see, Hajime Hinata, huh?
Too bad.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I've already made a mental note to remember you as unreliable Hajime. Damn. Got me.
Better do your best.
It's gonna be tough for you to change my mind. You better man up and try even harder to do your best. Oh, okay, so she's sexist too. I see you're whipped already, Hajime.
Got it?
I'm talking to both of you. You better man up and do better. Got it? God damn. Why am I shorter than everybody? I'm like practically upskirting this girl. And I'm not even trying to. Alright. I don't think I need to like explore the locations that thoroughly. I think they just want me to meet everybody. Oh, I didn't even see you over here. What's up, bro? You should be taller than me. That makes sense. That's right. You haven't told me your name.
Oh,
My name.
I am the ultimate team manager, Nekomaru Nidai!
Nekomaru Nida! Gah! I guess they already did like sports prodigy and everything else in the last game. So now they have to get the manager.
Your voice is too soft.
Let your voice rise from the bottom of your stomach. I'm Hajime Hinata. No, you can be louder than that. Do it again. Ooh, yeah. Let me hit the Macho Man. Oh, yeah. My name is Hajime Hinata. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nekomaru Nidai!
I am Nekomaru Nida. This man is hype. He's Dragon Ball Z mode. Yeah. You don't need to repeat your name so much. I'm not gonna forget it. I agree to your terms. Oh god, my hair got fucked up. I'm just taking it out of the thing. It's too hot for that anyway. Okay. Gah! I agree to your terms. He sure is Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong voice. He sure is boisterous. It's not just his voice, his whole body seems loud. Nekomaru Nida. I can't forget his name, he just repeated it. Nekomaru Nida is known as the ultimate team manager. The ultimate team manager? So he's not on a team, he just manages one?
Nope.
He's not just a team manager, after all, he's an ultimate. Glad we could make that distinction. He's traveled to numerous towns and played an active role in various sports clubs, managing their teams. For instance, he led some high school student rugby teams full of delinquents to victory in national playoffs. He also rescued a baseball club on the verge of being shut down and led them to national victory as well. Rumor has it, he's even training that famous Japanese pitcher who plays in the American League. If that's all true, he totally deserves to be called the ultimate team manager. But... but with a build like this, he better be off playing on a team instead of managing it. Hey man, oh god, look at that bulge! Oh my god! I am like perfect blowjob level for this. Jesus Christ. Why am I so short? Alright. Let's get out of here. On to the next spot. Alright. We hit up the hotel. Is there a farm? The ranch. Okay, we're hitting up the ranch. Usami Corral. So it's named after the bear. This looks like a ranch, though there aren't many animals around.
Right?
Oh, you found it out? You again? Seriously? Where do you keep appearing from? I can show up anywhere, anytime. The system allows me to appear anywhere on this island. It's all thanks to this handy dandy magic stick. Magic stick? Is she talking about that toy she's holding? Still, I'm quite troubled. A ranch without any moo cows is like a soccer team without any balls. You might want to rephrase that. Alrighty, just leave it to me, my handy dandy magic stick. Ooh, cutscene.
Bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi. Bibbidi bibbidi, bobbidi bobbidi.
Hey, I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy right now. Let me get in there. No way. The cutscenes look like they're from like Katamari or something. Harumph, a huge success. What was all that just now? A chicken changed into a cow?
That's not it.
It's probably some sort of trick or illusion. I bet it was set up before we got here. She was probably trying to make us happy, but I guess it had the opposite effect on you, Hajime. A trick, an illusion? But she's performing black magic in front of me. I'm not gonna take that like, oh, yay. Well, if you don't think rationally, it makes sense. Oh, if you think rationally. A chicken can't change into a cow. Messing with living things like that is just not cool, you know? Okay. I have no idea what that girl's ultimate is. Let me look at this cow. Run-of-the-mill cow. How about this bird? Hi, bird. A tropical bird, but that's what I should... What? A tropical bird, that's what I should call it, right? I have no idea what's going on anymore. I don't think the proper nomenclature is tropical bird. Pretty sure that's a toucan, right? Alright.
Yo!
Yo, what's up, dudes? I like this girl's design. It's nice to finally meet you. I'm Hajime Hinata. Gotcha. And what's this other dude?
What?
Haven't we already met? Oh, haha, sorry. Gomen. I'm pretty sure I pretty much suck at remembering names, and I've met so many interesting characters today. I'm Nagito Komaeda. If you can, please don't forget my name again.
Yo! The name's Akane Owari. Nice to meet ya.
Akane Owari. It is very nice to meet you. The ultimate gymnast. Did we do that one yet? No, I guess that's new.
Well,
It felt like they did that in the last game, but I guess not. What was like the big girl? She was like a wrestler, right? Akane is known as the ultimate gymnast and an all-around super athlete. Rumor has it she's a wild troublemaker, but her athletic ability is off the charts. However, her basics and fundamentalists are all over the place, so her gymnast routines are mostly improvised. If she's in her groove, she performs splendidly, but if she's not, she loses interest and switches it up. How self-centered, no matter how you cut it, she definitely sounds like a troublemaker. Even so, she's called the ultimate gymnast for a reason, so her performances must be amazing to see. I can't visualize her as a normal high school student. I mean, she's got the physique of an Olympic athlete. I don't think that many Olympic athletes are rocking D cups. They kind of hinder a lot of performances. Don't tell me. Oh, I get it. You have a thing for sexy bodies, huh? Oh, Nagito, you found me out. You're being really loud. I know you're not doing that on purpose. Well, she didn't have... That was her introduction. I'm forgetful and I have a body. Damn. Okay, we got the lolly. What's this kid doing? Go. You're supposed to be in elementary school right now. What are you doing here? Are you okay? I haven't introduced myself, right? My name is Hajime Hinata.
Yoko Sayonji.
Hyoko Sayonji. Okay. Traditional dancer. Okay.
Squish, squish.
She has like Jessie's haircut from Team Rocket, but like as pigtails. And she hasn't stopped pressing her finger onto the floor. What is she doing? Her appearance and voice are so young. I can't believe she's actually a high school student.
Actually,
Hyoko's talent has made her known as the ultimate traditional dancer. As a rookie, the Japanese dance industry expects a lot from her. She's already performed overseas many times. It seems her performances are popular among young audiences, which is rare in the Japanese dance industry. Well, then again, her fans are mostly men. I am so uncomfortable with the fact that there are so many Japanese dudes who are just like active, like, not pedophiles, but into young girls. It's weird, dude. Like idol culture, I don't get it.
Squish, squish.
I'll never get it. Squishing what?
Ants, duh.
Lots of Mr. Ants. You're killing ants? God, there's a Facebook group that my wife's friend sent me. It's like they role play as ants. They literally will comment, like someone will post food and they'll be like, lift, bring to the queen. It's funny as fuck. I wish I could post that screen, like this little conversation, and be like, the enemy, get her.
Hey, you.
Want to do it together? Just kill ants? Sure. Hell no. Oh, okay. You wuss. This kid, her attitude doesn't match her appearance at all. How many hope fragments do we need? Is there like no conflict in this one? We just hang out? That would be quite a diversion. I don't believe that for a second. Somebody's gonna die. You can't have Danganronpa without death. Central Island, what the fuck?
Hajime,
Oh, that's neat. I didn't think they would actually just let me. Okay. I didn't even finish the first island. I'm just running, man. I'm just rolling around at the speed of sound. Got plate. Is it just a big circle? Man, this feels like a Sonic level. Okay. I get it. I get it. It's like the school. Like, other parts are gonna be off limits until we get there. Although that looks pretty fucking climbable. I'm not gonna lie. How long is this game? Hatsune, if you're still in here, do you know how long this game is? Like, I remembered the other game being pretty long. Because I got a couple other games. Hey, we found a new person.
this is...
Because this would be an easy game to, like, kind of come back to every now and then. The game is very long. Okay. Because lately I've been going like one game at a time. I did Pokemon, then I did God of War. Now I was gonna move on to Hogwarts, but it's kind of boring. So like I don't want to just dedicate myself to one game. So I don't know. I'll see how much fun I'm having. I might dedicate myself to this. It's a bit longer than the first game. Okay. That's not a bad thing. I just have to like put that into perspective. My wife messaged me. Okay. Danganronpa 3 is the longest? Okay. It'll be a while before I get there. I know that much. But my wife messaged me, we're seeing Ant-Man tonight.
What do you want?
What do you want? Bro, you need to cut this attitude, my man. This guy's presence is overwhelming. He doesn't seem very approachable. Even his body is overwhelming. That's just rude. That is just rude. However, it does warrant... Oh, you know what this also warrants? Damn, boy, he thick, boy. That's a thick ass boy.
Hey,
A different kind of thick. Ah, Byakuya. Have time for a small introduction? Byakuya. I assume that's how you pronounce it. Introduction? Come on, Hajime. You're not gonna have the voice actor, like, confirm it for me?
My name is Byakuya Togami.
There it is. Byakuya Togami. Affluent I thought it said prodigy. What is that? I'm done. That's it, right? Back off. I can tell this guy is thumping his nose at me. Well, I suppose that's Why do you know everyone so well? Byakuya for you. What do you mean?
actually,
That guy is particularly special, even by ultimate standards. He's next in line to inherit his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already begun managing the business operations, and his net worth is, well, enormous.
how admirable.
It's completely accurate to call him the ultimate affluent progeny. I don't know, is that just nepotism? Like, I don't know what that word is. He is the epitome of exceptional. Damn, they are busting out my vocabulary. That's like a manga origin story. Yeah. You there, Hajime, was it? Eh? But tell me, why did Hope's Peak Academy choose you? What is your ultimate talent? The thing is, I honestly can't remember. What? You don't remember? Apparently he lost his memory due to shock. He can't really remember much. How foolish.
Yes.
I do believe we have finished talking. How much longer do you intend to stand there? Move along. That's the only thing you skinny types are good at, it seems. You skinny types! I feel persecuted. I'm not even that thin, bro. I'm getting a little chubby down here. My shirts aren't fitting too good anymore. Yeah, sure thing. His build and that overwhelming aura of refinement just pushes people away. Is that what it means to be ultimate affluent progeny? I am not pronouncing that word right. Alright, I don't want to talk to that guy anymore. We got another TV. And with that, I am out of here. Let's see. Run! Run! Alright. We have completely explored this island as much as we could. How many islands are there? Goddamn. SDR2 took me 55 hours. The third one took me 60 hours. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, mama. That's okay. I got 55 hours to spare. God of War just took me like 40 some hours, and that took me like a month or two. Oh god, I'm back at the airport. And that's a lot. That's like over an hour a day. Alright, what am I supposed to do now? I think I've met everybody, right? Where's my handbook? I should have all the students on here. Okay, no, there's like 4 of them. There's 5 of them. God damn. Where did I not go? Okay, the hotel, the market, the airport. There's got to be some rooms I didn't go into. I'll start from the beginning. Oh, this just takes me back to the island. We'll start at the beach. Maybe they reappeared. It's like a little pop-up book. Anyone feeling a little beachy? No? I respect it though. I respect it. Video games don't give a fuck anymore. They really don't. Like back in the day, you could beat a video game in like 10 hours or something. No. Now people are like, I beat it in 10 hours. Wah! Just making sure I didn't miss anything here. So why would a teacher know, like why would it own a ranch? I thought you'd never been here before. Oh, hello. Was that not the button? Oh god, it called me and I didn't pick up. Yes. It died. My Tamagotchi. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't have a Tamagotchi. I don't know what I'm doing. My sister had one. She wouldn't let me play with it. That's why I play Pokemon. They don't die. Ooh, I leveled up. I don't know how, but I leveled up. Okay, there's got to be like another person here. Because there was like, what, 2 people here? Can I go in that building? I talked to you. I liked you. Oh gosh. Yes, hotel lobby. Perfect. Alright.
I'm glad.
It sure does.
Now.
You know, maybe they all just died at the exact same time and the waves just took them out. Maybe it was like a massive suicide cult. State your business. I just wanted to introduce myself. Is that all right with you? Introduction. Understood. Don't mind. I'm Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you.
My name is Peko Pekoyama. It is nice to meet you too.
Peko Pekoyama. That's a cool name. I like how you say it twice. Ultimate Swordsman. Okay. Zoro over here.
Actually,
the dignified looking woman is known as the Ultimate Swordsman. It's hard to believe someone with a cute name like Peko Pekoyama could be so skilled with a blade. I've heard she's a kendo master, and that most adult men don't even stand a chance against her. Well, there's definitely something up with her. Her eyes are really intense.
It appears.
If that's what Rabbit said is true, we are expected to live together on this island. You're right. It is necessary for men and women who live together to respect each other. Don't try anything inappropriate. I would prefer not to kill anyone. Kill? Isn't that sword on your back made of bamboo?
Yes.
Though it may seem impossible to kill someone with this. Misa, blow can be fatal. Well, an aimed blow can be fatal too. I'll keep that in mind. Alright. Oh, there's an upstairs? Damn, I was slacking on this place. There's some girl playing an arcade game and she looks completely absorbed by it.
Hajime.
And, like, I gotta do like a waifu tier list whenever I finish this series. Hajime, you haven't properly introduced yourself to either, right? Yeah, you're right. She seemed really focused on our game, but I guess I should try to talk to her. Excuse me, I'd like to introduce myself.
Hey!
Oh, sorry, I must have been a little too focused on my game. A little? Are you sure about that? Let's see. Oh, right, introductions. Got it.
I'm Chiaki Nanami.
Chiaki Nanami.
Gamer.
The ultimate
Video games are
gamer.
my hobby.
I swear we did this too. Wasn't the big tubby guy from the last game, wasn't he a gamer? I guess they can reuse some, but I swear.
Nice to meet you.
Ultimate gamer. I'm surprised they didn't give her like a LED like headset, and she should just roll around on a gaming chair. That'd be perfect. Nice to meet you too.
Yep.
Totally. It seems like this conversation is going rather slow. Well, she is gaming right now. It's more like I'm the kind of person who has to gather my thoughts before I can start talking. Like, I can't talk that well unless I've already prepared everything I want to say in my head. Especially when I'm meeting new people. Well, if I get used to them, I can usually talk a little faster. She's still focused on her game, but she hasn't looked at me at all. It's always a weird disconnect in visual novels where the character is doing something, but the dialogue says they're not doing something. She may be the ultimate gamer, but how can she play video games at a time like this? Oh, big yawn.
Sleepy.
Okay, I like you. Going up the stairs. Ooh, we got one more.
Amazing! Sorry.
There's two people in here? Oh, there is. Why is her nose bleeding? That's right, I'm having a hard time because it's full of poison. It really sucks. Speaking of which, it'd be great if you could use your mouth to suck it out. Poison? I see. So is this just like a waitress and a cook? Hey, do you guys have a moment? Whoa, denied. Oh, are you like into her? Is that what that was? Denied.
Good day.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Hello, my name is Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you too. He keeps stuttering when it's pretty girls.
Hello there.
Hello there. Are you a guy? I thought you were a girl. Maybe I need to know your name.
My name is Teru Hanamura.
That is definitely a
On the
dude.
streets, I'm known as the ultimate cook.
I thought you were a girl, I'm not gonna lie. Teru Hanamura. Nice to meet you.
But could you guys call me the ultimate chef instead? It has more of a big city flavor to it, you know?
Yeah. I recognize your voice actor too. The ultimate cook. As a cook, I can say I hate white chef coats. They're the fucking worst. They stain so easily. You don't want to wear them. She doesn't even have an apron on. Like, damn.
I am sorry.
I mean, she's wearing it out in the open. Like, that's just not a good idea. That reminds me, I have not properly introduced myself either. Black chef coats all the way, is what I'm trying to say. I am terribly sorry to keep you waiting.
My name is Sonia Nevermind.
Oh, you're a cook? I'm not like a cook. I work at a hospital. But yeah, I have to wear those jackets. My name is Sonia Nevermind. Ultimate Princess. Okay. How do you qualify for that? I'm a foreign exchange student from a small European kingdom called Novoselic. Sure. I may cause trouble here and there, but I hope we can get along well. Same here. I hope we can get along too. White porcelain skin, sparkly blue eyes, and her hair glitters like fields of wheat. It's like she has a mysterious charm that I want to gaze at forever. Damn, Hajime's horny. Are you enchanted? Well, that probably can't be helped. She's known as the ultimate princess. The ultimate princess? Normally I'd be surprised to hear that, but It's not just her beauty. She's so graceful. I'm completely at ease, even though she's a real princess. This may be rude of me to say, but truthfully, I feel happy. In my home country, I did not have a single friend my age whose standing in society matched my own. So to be able to do something like this with everyone is a new experience for me.
Praise you.
I shall extol your virtues. Extol my virtues? Arigato. What the sudden feeling to urge to drop to one knee and bow. Hey, you three. Am I being left off the menu or something? Yeah, I did the wrong voice for you, my man. I'm sorry. Nah, that's not it. Oh, Teru, it's so like you to check out the restaurant first. As the ultimate chef, do you like it? I would be lying if I said I wasn't interested. See, that hat isn't doing a goddamn thing. You need a hairnet. And since I do not, you would get destroyed at my job. My boss would be on you like a fucking hawk. My boss makes me wear a beard guard, which is awful. I know the exact time of day he gets there, and I purposely put it on at the last second.
Well, guess that's about it.
I like the big city flavor of my hometown. A country atmosphere like this is also splendid. Anyway, refined, cultured, guilty as charged. Not that. You just don't seem very worried. Worried? There's no need to be worried. Actually, I'm really happy. He's like, I get to be away from my shitty ass job at a beach. If I can get serious real quick, I have a sneaking suspicion that Miss Peiko is actually a bit of a freak. Catch my meaning. You know, it could catch your meaning. What do you think? What?
Bonjour.
She's probably wearing a. What are your thoughts on that? I wish I had like a horny police sound effect.
What the fuck was that?
And that's pretty close. Now then, shall we discuss this somewhere privately? Come on. No thanks. Well, putting that aside for now, this might also seem unexpected to you, but I feel like Miss Sonia over there has a good chance of putting out. Oh, he's just a horn boy. You see, everybody knows princesses are groomed to lack common sense, right? For example, I could tell her my loins are full of poison and ask her to suck it out. Is that why he was talking about poison earlier? Pardon me, what are you talking about? We'll discuss this later. The degeneracy. Anyway, when I fantasize about stuff like that, I can't help but look forward to living on this island. When it comes to cooking and love and passion, and it's the most important ingredient. Those are a lot of ingredients. This guy seems dangerous, but for a completely different reason. Hey, there's a familiar sound effect. Ding. Was that a school bell just now? Hajime, look at that monitor over there. All right, this is where they drop the ball on us.
Congratulations, everyone! It appears that everyone has finished collecting the hope fragments.
Oh, yeah?
I'm so happy! So, I've prepared a present for everyone that'll make you all very happy.
A present?
I apologize for the trouble, but please gather at the beach. May shining hope be with you all.
What to do? But
to be honest, I'm really worried, but it would look bad if I was the only one who didn't go. That's probably the least of your worries. Then again, if I knew, like, my guy doesn't know that this is a death match. I do, and if I like, you gotta make a pack quick. Like, you gotta make some friends out here. Look at that water. Oh my god, I thought it was like a still. I'm dumb. Do. Man, this guy is everywhere. All right, back to the beach. Level up for something. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. If it just tells me that my fucking Tamagotchi died again. Let's see. Can I give it? I have nothing to give you. I'm sorry. But that's... Oh, so... That's like a little neat little side game. Like, even while I'm moving my guy, like, it's collecting steps. That's neat. Did I pass the beach? No, it's right here. It's right here. I'm tripping.
Such ignorance.
You guys are the last to arrive. What are you dilly-dallying for? You know what I have to say to you, good sir?
Shut up, bitch!
Sorry to keep you all waiting. Oh, it's alright. More importantly, this is our only chance to talk between ourselves before that rabbit returns. Let's talk.
Listen.
Now then, let me hear your initial impressions of this island.
Now that you mention it.
I happen to notice numerous blocked off bridges on the central island.
Oh!
Oh, those are so everybody doesn't get lost. I tried to cross one, and the rabbit showed up and told me, so I'm telling the truth.
What?
So we don't get lost. Is this island really so big? But if you look at it in depth, it's just a normal island, right? It's got a resort and everything. Well, not that I've ever been to a resort before, but...
Hey!
Also, there's a big ranch. There's there's also a large supermarket too. It looks like it stocks everything from food to living amenities. The hotel is really nice too. It'd be great if we can stay there. See, they're testing me because I don't remember any of the voices I did for any of these characters. The restaurant inside the hotel is also very nice. It seems to cater to a more plebeian state.
Hey,
Can you guys listen to what I want to say too? I found something very important on this island. Girls! Very, very kawaii girls all over the place. Gross. I'm getting goosebumps. All of you are fools. He's literally the exact same character, only now he's overweight. Like, why are you this way?
Huh?
The most serious truth?
Not possible.
If no one here realized it, you're all bigger fools than I thought. What did you say, you fat bastard? Don't be talking all big and shit.
Such ignorance.
Small dogs shouldn't bark so loud. The most serious truth? What does he mean? Just talking to random characters.
Hey!
See, I'm supposed to talk to him, I would assume, but they wrote like a little dialogue piece for everybody.
However,
Alright. Hey, what's the serious truth? Did you find out something about this island? Have you gone to the park that's across the bridge? The park with the weird bronze statue of all those creepy animals? When I saw it, I remembered a story that I had heard before. Ooh. There's an island in the Pacific Ocean, a beautiful island paradise where summer never ends. It consists of a central island surrounded by 5 different islands. It's also said that 5 holy animals symbolize each of the surrounding islands.
Listen.
The island's name is Jabberwock Island.
Could it be?
Could this island be Jabberwock Island? Is that the name of this island?
Very strange.
Still, there's something on my mind. In fact, according to what I've heard, Jabberwock Island is already... Never mind.
Hold on!
Hold it right there. That's a rather incomplete story you've never told us.
Don't worry.
No need to shout. I'll let you know once I obtain more information. Meh, I don't care what this island's called. Nikon Eco Island or Papua Island or whatever. Doesn't change the fact that we all gotta live here, right? Living together on this tropical island sure is exciting. I'm super looking forward to it. Right on, this ain't a bad school after all. Hey, you guys.
I like it.
I like this island too. Can't say the same about the rest of you cretins. Huh? Did I hear something? I'm still worried, but I don't feel as worried as I did earlier. Yeah, since there's no danger or inconvenience, I feel like this won't be a problem. Listen to what you guys are saying. We need to stay calm and think about this. They're not like worried that they like just appeared here. They probably got drugged, they're kidnapped, they're literally stuck here. No matter what, it's completely weird.
Fiend.
Why don't you stop talking a while? Go cool your head off or something. Eh?
To tell you the truth.
Plus, even if we wanted to leave, there's no way we can. There's no ship and the planes are just for show.
It appears.
From what I've discovered, there's no way to contact the outside world either. In conclusion, it would be impossible to call for help. Then why don't we just swim home?
It's impossible.
There's no way we could swim that far.
Show some spirit!
What he said.
What? Are you stupid?
Yeah, I am. Then what if we cut some trees and made a raft?
I won't let you.
Still Bob. Nuh-uh. You can't do that. That's the biggest of no-nos. Please recall the guidelines of this school trip. Littering is not allowed. Making a raft is littering the trees? But you're recycling it. You're using it for something else. Got it? I want everyone to get along and live peacefully on this beautiful tropical island. What's with these rules? Who cares about that? Stop. The rabbit seems to be rather finicky about these so-called rules. Based on that, what if your actions place everyone else here in danger? The word danger is a bit much. I wouldn't do something like that. Hajime, I understand how you feel, but you need to calm down a little, okay?
For now.
For now, as long as we don't do anything weird, it seems there's no danger.
Yep.
And as long as we gather the hope fragments, we'll be able to get off this island soon. You're all just gonna believe that? I don't like that this guy, like, you seem like you would be more suspect.
Hey, hey!
I know you're probably just doing things in secret, but it feels like you're agreeing with these people. Anyway, Usami, what's the present you mentioned in your announcement earlier? Oh, that's right. Well, of course, I didn't forget.
Love.
Love, love, this is it. It's a picture? Don't be upset. I prepared one for you all, so don't worry. What is this? It's a Usami strap. If you squeeze the tummy, it talks.
I'm Usami. Magical miracle girl Usami.
Okay, she's a magical girl. That makes so much more sense. But every time I read her name, Usami, I thought of Usagi from Sailor Moon. And Usagi means rabbit. So they kind of did like a 2-for-1. They made her a magical girl and just changed a letter to make it rabbit. That's cute. Isn't it cute? Love, love. What a waste of time.
Aww.
Man, I got my hopes up too. I'm ashamed. I can't even get my hopes up.
You think so?
Really? I think it's pretty cute, especially how the ears look like rabbits. Well, Usami does mean rabbit. There you go. I thought it was Usagi. I guess it's Usami. Okay. Regardless, a large number of Usumi straps ended up on the beach anyway. As I figured, after everybody received their strap, they just tossed them on the beach. Hey, you can't taint nature with trash. See, even you think it's trash. Usumi sadly picked up the straps and looked at us with a lonely expression on her face. And I even prepared one more present too, but now I don't want to give it to you bad kids. You have something else? Well, compared to the Usumi strap, it's not that big of a deal. Basically, I prepared a motive for everyone. A motive?
Hey!
That's right, a motive for everyone to get along. We've come all this way to a tropical island, so I thought it would be great to do something on this island theme. Like what? Are you thinking of throwing a big party or something?
Ding, ding, ding!
Correct!
Whoa!
Is it a festival or maybe a miniature shrine? How wonderful.
Anyway.
Excuse me, Miss Sonia? Are you gonna be one of these characters that we cut to and they just say the same like fucking annoying trait, like you're always horny despite the situation going on?
Wait!
All right!
Oh, she's dumb. She's dumb.
I got it!
This really is a paradise. If we're talking free blowjobs, good weather, free food. If we're talking about fun parties on a tropical island, maybe it should be a barbecue or something. A campfire sounds fun too.
Let's kill!
Let's find a hoop snake and kill it.
You serious?
I see! Ta-da!
Ta-da! I think I have a ta-da sound effect. Maybe I don't. I must find this. Where's my ta-da sound effect? There it is.
This is...
A swimming bag.
Love, love!
Is that your like catchphrase, love, love? Then that means, that's right, I have swimsuits for everyone. Well, school swimsuits actually. I hope that's okay. Are you telling us to go swimming in a situation like this? It's not like I'm ordering you guys to swim or anything. It's just if you want to go swimming, you can. Oh, are we gonna get the beach episode? Yeah! Swimsuits outfits for everybody.
That's right!
We're gonna sell so much merch.
All right!
Shut the fuck up. Your tenderloin.
Wait!
Hey, hey!
You should be in the body fitness club in Mob Psycho. You'd be perfect there. Those of us who were excited to go swimming went to get their swimsuits from Usami and ran straight to the hotel to change. What are you gonna do, Hajime?
Hajime.
Are they already doing the beach episode? That should be like the finale. No, they want to get before anybody dies, they want to get every single character in their respective outfits. Am I actually wrong?
Huh? So annoying.
You.
All right!
Okay.
Won't forgive you. So annoying.
She's like, we gotta make that money, girl. You're not allowed to wear your regular clothes.
Not possible.
Of course
That's
not.
enough. What?
Okay. You can stay here. I mean, they're all children. So, like... One is, like, specifically, like, lolly, though. Oh, wow. Yep. Oh, I'm surprised they just gave them generic outfits.
Yay!
Shout out to my mans over there, though. He's packing. They really wanted me to see this one girl's ass, though.
Feels great.
My head is blocking it. That's right.
Ugh.
Not gonna get me demonetized.
This water's too salty.
Even though I don't make money off it regardless, but...
Hey, I got some
Ha.
suntan lotion from the supermarket. Would anyone like a rub down?
I know that fucking voice actor. Is that Death the Kid?
Oh, you're quite considerate. Now then, will you apply it right away?
And I know that dude. I feel like he is the guy from the Body Fitness Club.
Rubbing lotion on a muscular man. All right, no problem. My taste.
You seem a little too open. Like you're covered.
I'll
This is
make
getting
sure to
weird.
slather you with lots.
I didn't need like an actual beach episode.
What is this feeling of intense bloodlust?
This is a beach episode, but like with no animation. And I'm very happy. Everyone seems to be getting along with each other. I'm so very happy. I thought this would be hard till everyone got used to this, but they're all acting like ultimates. Let's keep up the pace and do our best to peacefully enjoy the heart-throbbing school trip. Fine. I just gotta do it, right? Then I'll do it. That's right, I'll do it. Hajime, did something happen? Yeah, I'm getting naked. Jeez, I can't believe I was the only one worrying. I felt like an idiot. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna seriously enjoy myself and have fun.
Hey, you guys! Don't forget about me! Hey, wait for me! Let me join in the fun! Wait, huh?
Un minuto. Suddenly, the sky grew cloudy. Huh? What is this? What's happening? These strange clouds. This doesn't look natural at all. What's going on? This is obviously not right. It was just sunny a few minutes ago. What is this? Huh? I didn't do anything. What is all this? There's no way. Something like this shouldn't be happening. No way. And at that exact moment, just when it seemed like it couldn't get any more confusing, it suddenly happened. Ooh. Monokuma?
Mic check! Mic check!
There he is.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. That voice was so laid back and so gleeful, it seemed out of place. But it seemed different than Usami's. As if an endless storm of malice could be felt raging behind that laid back voice. The moment I felt it, my body shuddered.
Surprised? You were totally surprised, right? Now then, sorry to keep you all waiting for so long. Let's leave all this worthless entertainment behind. It's time for the main attraction. You guys...
I was gonna end the stream soon, but I gotta find out what the big surprise is.
Very strange.
I'm sure is somebody dead already?
Naturally.
Dangan players love surprises. I can't wait. This girl's by herself.
Aww.
Boo, there's just too many crabs. Oh, okay. Oh. I guess it's time to get out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I don't like the ominous music. As we arrived at Jabberwock Park, Usami's shouting voice could be heard ringing throughout the park.
I won't let you.
Where are you? Where are you hiding? hiding? Who are you talking to? It's him.
Hey,
Where are you? Show yourself. Oh shit. There he is. My boy.
Why, hello there! Thank you all for waiting!
That's his theme.
Long time no see, guys!
It has been a minute. It's been years since I played the first game. It's taken me this long to play the second one.
I am Monokuma!
It's been a hot minute, Monokuma.
Master of this academy!
I love you, my little boy.
Monokuma appears!
The first thing I need to say is, this is so friggin' lame, I say. Lamer than lamest lame sauce. Oh wait, lame sauce? Is that tasty?
hey!
Just as I thought it was you. But how? Why is Monokuma here? Monokuma?
Silence!
Aw, shut up.
Hey,
I'm livid, you know? I'm about to barf thanks to that lukewarm attitude. Just what's with this heart-throbby school trip crap anyway? Is he just gonna be like, murder people now? So hopelessly bored. This just ain't fun at all. You better knock off this farce right now.
what are you thinking?
You've gotta make this, you know? Meet the demands of the world. Nobody wants to see high school students living calm and peaceful lives. What everyone wants to see is other people's misery and despair. What the hell is with this stuffed animal? Nothing he's saying makes any damn sense.
What?
What is going on? What is that thing?
You.
Be careful, everyone. Stay back and leave this to me. I don't know why Monokuma is here, but as long as I have this magic stick... Yeah, opening. He's gonna already... It becomes a cartoon. Are y'all done?
Stop! Chia! Chia! Dun da da da! Victory!
Hold on. No! Not the magic stick! Not the magical girl stick!
Now then, what to do after my flawless victory?
Don't do it,
First
Monokuma.
of all, you're too plain. White rabbits are far too
Kind of
plain.
pink, if anything.
So, I'm gonna make you in my image.
So they're gonna have to explain this to me because Monokuma was revealed to just be that girl, like kind of operating it behind the scenes, and she's dead. So
This is what happens when you defy me.
is this two different people, like role playing, or?
I'll rip you apart.
Hey, we got a first time chatter. Hello.
Stop it!
I'm playing Danganronpa 2 for the first time.
Hold still.
I played the first game, obviously.
Isn't gonna shove itself in, you know?
No! That's a no-no!
Ta-da!
Oh no.
Done!
What did he just like Toy Story her eyeball out and replace it?
What?
What?
This? No!
I'm not supposed to look weird like this. Change me back to normal. I know, right? I know. My, to find your big brother's fashion sense? Is Monomi a little troublemaker?
Hey!
Big brother? Monomi?
My little sister!
Your current position? Oh, it's like a brother-sister thing. I'm so confused. Like, I didn't think you were a living creature in the first game. Though it's only an external setting after all. Why do I have to be your little sister? Big sister then? You want to be the older sister that got separated at birth?
I don't like this.
Big Ani-chan Monokuma. That doesn't really feel right. Yep, you're definitely more like a little sister.
Big brother.
So that's how it's gonna be, Monomi. From now on, if you ever disobey me, I will never forget you. How? Even the display changed to Monomi. Oh, that's meta. That's meta.
I won't
Hey, I won't let you make up your own settings. Oh my god. The violence.
Stupid fool. Do you think you can win against me?
Play epic music for their fight.
Ow! It hurts a lot when you punch me.
How about that? Now you've learned your lesson. What is this? Living stuffed animals fighting each other? That's like completely insane. Oh, if only I still had my magic stick, I could have totally beaten that awful Monokuma. Chris Brown. Oh shit! That was a good one. Monokuma Brown. It's your fault for leaving yourself open. Even 1 second open is life-threatening on a battlefield.
Hey.
Hey, what's with this stupid performance?
Huh?
Who friggin' knows? But it's obvious something bad is happening.
Huh?
What? What is this? What's going on? Now she's all weird looking. Weird looking? She matches me now, you know? How insensitive.
What the?
There's more of them?
What did you say?
What does this mean? What is that black and white tanuki? Oh yeah, tanuki bear. I'm not a tanuki, I'm a bear. I'm Monokuma. Oh wait, no. A tanuki is a raccoon.
What's going on?
But they're mischievous, so I can see why they got it confused. I don't understand it myself, but a new stuffed animal appeared. I mean, why is that stuffed animal even talking? Seriously, I'm not a stuffed animal. I'm Monokuma. I'm the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
This is...
Monokuma? Did you say headmaster?
Anyway.
Regardless, it appears everyone has gathered. Now then, as the headmaster, I shall make a formal declaration. From this point onward, the killing school trip will now commence. Duh! Killing school trip? A school trip where everyone gets along and has no stimulation at all. It's so goddamn boring. Nobody wants to play a game like that. You guys agree with me, right? So let's begin our killing school trip.
Do your best.
Naturally, you guys are the contestants.
Right?
Killing contestants?
I won't forgive you.
What are you saying? I will absolutely, positively not allow such bloody events. Oh my god.
Ow! It hurts a lot when you kick me, too.
Monomi's such a dumb...
Jeez, your brain sure is tiny, Monomi. How many times do I have to tell you? Pay attention this time. Except in manga, a little sister is never smarter than a big brother.
Allow me to explain.
Now then, we got off topic for a while, so let's go back to the explanation of the killing school trip. What do you mean, killing school trip?
What are you saying?
Isn't it obvious you guys are going to kill each other?
Well...
Kill each other, I see.
Are you kidding me?
Kill each other?
No way!
What are you saying? That's impossible.
No.
Well, don't you think it's kind of lame and boring that you can't leave this island unless you all get along? So I'm changing the rules.
Yahoo!
If you want off this island, then please kill off one of your friends. Asuna, I didn't even see the follow, so thank you for the follow. I will now play the song very late.
Hey, thanks for the follow. You are the
Let me stretch that out so you can see it.
thanks from your body soul.
Arigato gozaimasu. And then make it through the class trial without getting caught. Class trial?
That's right!
The class trial is the real charm of the killing school trip. Oh shit.
Allow me to explain!
If one of you... I played the last game. I know the rules. Unless they're different this time around. Okay, yes. This is the Phoenix Wright mission. This is where we play Among Us. Alright.
In other words,
if you kill someone and make it through the class trial, you get to live and leave this island. However, if you get found guilty during the class trial, then you will be punished. It looks familiar, but simple rule, right?
what the heck?
You keep repeating that word punished over and over. What's the deal with that? Basically, it's an execution.
That is...
Execution?
The pleasing punishment that follows the class trial. This is one of the perks of the killing school trip. What sort of spine-tingling punishments will we see? I can't help it. I'm already getting There may even be some unique punishments, like impaling you through the head with a thingamajig claw.
At first, I was reading that and I was like, "What's a thingamajig? Why was it capitalized?" Oh, well, we already got one guy who's poisoned, so... Please choose whichever killing method you prefer. No time limit, so you can kill as you please. It's an all-you-can-murder buffet, a theme park of murder!
Awesomely pop-tastic!
Yeah! I clutched my chest without realizing it. With each beat of my heart, a sharp, stabbing pain coursed through my body. I didn't understand what was happening to me.
Damn it.
Don't fuck with me.
That's right.
That's right. Who on earth would kill someone?
No way!
I'm not ordering anyone to kill. Whether or not you kill someone else is entirely up to you.
No!
But be careful. Youth doesn't last forever. It'll be too late if you guys wait till you're in the 40s to start killing each other.
I won't believe.
I don't believe any of this.
What's going on?
What if nobody ever gets murdered? What does that mean we'll never leave this island?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Anyway...
I feel like the last game, it was much more like... it was stated way more like, you're not gonna get out.
What's going on?
I could be misremembering though. Wait just a minute. Why do you have to do this?
What's this?
Well, it's obvious. There's a reason you all need to kill each other. Eh?
Hold on.
Hold on, you've been running your mouth for quite some time now.
I have no idea.
I don't want to get violent, but if I do, I have no idea what might happen. Jesus, that guy's voice.
I'm gonna do it!
That guy's voice hurts my throat. Wanna fight? Do I need to beat the crap out of that black and white bear?
Let's go.
We have a lot more fighters this time around. Who would dare try to kill? I'll put a stop to it with force if necessary. I think she's the GOAT. I think she's the strongest one.
Wow,
She's got swords. If you keep saying stupid stuff, the athletes in the group are gonna lose their patience.
Fine.
God forbid the athletes. Is that so? Well, I guess I expected this reaction. If you guys want to do things by force, then I'll have to fight back with a little force of my own.
Hey.
Force? What are you gonna do? Hey, that's his back. Have I seen your back before? Oh gods who dwell between the... I gotta do a voice for that one. Un minuto. O gods who dwell between light and darkness, in accordance with our contract, I summon thee now.
Come forth, mana beasts!
Oh. Jesus Christ! They got the Transformer robots. The Decepticons. I've seen a lot of strange and surprising things since I first arrived at this island. But still, the phenomenon taking place right in front of me was blatantly out of this world. This isn't a joke. They're literally throwing Gundam monsters at me. Huh? Huh? Why did the statue move?
Wrong.
That's no statue. They're mono beasts. Monster. No, I just said they're mono beasts. There's a difference. There's a beast. The strange thing about the genuine surprise is that when it happens, your voice won't let you express it. I was forced to accept that. That sudden appearance of a monster might be normal in anime and video games, and that's precisely why I couldn't grasp the reality of the situation. I couldn't even feel fear. All I could do was stand aghast. No, this can't be. This is just too weird.
Tell me.
Am I having a nightmare or something? What the fuck? I don't trust her. This is suspect. A nightmare, he says. He just admitted his brain is a total flower patch.
Unbelievable.
Geez, you guys are a skeptical bunch. If something doesn't fit with your narrow notions of common sense, you deny it outright. How stupid, ignorant caveman all are better than you after all.
I don't like this.
Classifying events according to their genre is the disease of the modern age. Everyone stay back. I will protect everyone. Even at the cost of my own life, I will protect everyone. Uh-oh. What's this? I know, it's nausea. Your sickly, sweet sense of justice makes me want to puke.
Let's go!
Alrighty then.
It's punishment time!
It's decided you'll be example of everyone. No, it's too early for this. Don't do it to her. Don't do it to her. She's gonna get annihilated by clockwork. Don't do it. She's too young. Oh God, no. Don't do it to her. Gosh, she was so young.
Kaboom.
What an end.
Huh?
Is she coming back? She's like on the cover of the game. Whoa! At least this is good because in the first game they kill somebody off as an example and it's like, oh, we're down somebody already. Like we didn't even get to like detective it out. What is that? But she ended up being, yeah, you guys probably know how the first game ends. Blah, 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 blah. It's the first stage and Monomi is already dead.
What?
I just realized she was foaming at the mouth. Is that a demon? Or perhaps the weapon from the future? Mono beasts are dreadful weapons of destruction. The sudden appearance of a monster, even though a life-threatening monster appeared, not a single one of us tried to run away. It's not that we didn't realize it was a monster, we were just vastly out of our element. We had never experienced anything like this before and had no idea how to deal with it. The reality was very lethal. This feeling of despair, given an example, was totally the right call. Unlike the exuberating, laughing Monokuma, we were completely frozen. As though we'd forgotten how to breathe, we just stood there, horrified. We were powerless, no different than ants washed away in a storm.
Well now.
Now then, I believe I've made my point.
Just so we're clear, you guys can't defy me.
That's terrifying.
If you don't want to end up as fish food, you better not disobey me. Just so you know, I don't feel mercy or sympathy, 'cause I'm a bear after all.
I love
An excuse
Monokuma.
like, I got high off this tropical atmosphere. Won't work on me at all.
What were they getting high off of? There are rules for the killing school trip. Written, so you better read them thoroughly. Ignorance of the rules is no excuse either. Well, that's also true of any society, really. Now then, enjoy the remainder of this liberating and harsh school trip. After he said his piece, Monokuma and his Monobeast vanished before our eyes. In truth, I was horribly tired. Everything was just so unreasonable, I didn't even care if this was the aftermath. Everyone else looked the same. We all had this tired expression on our pale faces. What just happened?
I won't believe.
I just won't believe. Yeah. What the hell do those... What the hell can we do against a monster like that?
What's going on?
It's impossible. Why is something impossible happening?
It's certainly possible.
Oh, it's not really impossible. Those Monobeasts or whatever, they're machines. Thus, Monokuma must also be the same. As long as they're machines, it must mean someone made them and is controlling them.
Then...
Who could be responsible? We were put into this unexplainable situation. Hey, who is it? Who? It could be anyone. Could be anyone. Monokuma. I just read that Monokuma's daddy. Yeah, agreed. Or he's Ani-chan in this situation.
Anyway.
More importantly, are you guys hungry? Let's stop thinking about this and just eat.
Oh.
You can eat first.
Listen.
No matter how oh yeah, because he's gonna poison them. No matter how confused or upset you are, I don't mind. However, remember this. I don't know who in the world is orchestrating this, but we don't need to be cautious of those machines or even of whoever's controlling them. More than anything, we must be cautious of each other. I mean, that too. When you said, are you guys hungry? I thought you were asking us for a second. Oh, yeah, let me just get everyone some Uber Eats. I'm so ready to type. Yeah, if you guys are cool with just doxing yourselves, I'll get everybody Uber Eats.
Being brought to a tropical island with complete strangers in order to kill each other to escape. That creates fear in our minds, and the desire to escape that hopeless fear is our worst enemy.
I'm a broke boy. I can't be getting Uber Eats anymore. Everyone was forced to admit the truth of what he just said. We had to be honest with ourselves and admit that we had that potential. Only a student who kills a classmate can escape this island, which means in order to escape this hopeless situation, we must sacrifice a person. However, there's a possibility that a killing may never occur, but even I'm no different, so can I truly be confident that someone like that isn't gonna happen? No, there's no way I can know for sure. If in this nightmare of a situation, I don't have the confidence to say that outright, once you're suspicious of something, you'll start to be suspicious of everything. Even of yourself. Even that's why it felt so hopeless. Y'all got like a go-to Uber Eats? There's a sandwich place that I go to a lot. A day which or wings. Uber Eats is for like when you crave that specific thing and like you don't want to go out but you need that specific thing. A day which held a more significant meaning. It was a special day, a very meaningful day full of despair. That was the beginning. The killing school trip had begun and this tropical island was the stage. That was all just the intro. I've been playing for 2.5 hours. That was just the intro. But it's like a 50+ hour game though, so... Danganronpa. Goodbye despair. Monokuma. Monomi, who is already dead. Hajime Hinata. Is this the same intro? No, this is different because I can read them. Never mind. Now go play Danganronpa. Is that the spin-off game? Or which one is that? Is that the Ultimate Despair Girls? I think that's what that is. I haven't played that one yet. I own it. I bought it because I wanted to play it. Okay, cool, cool. I'll get around to it. I don't mind. I love this fucking anime OP we're watching right now. Mikan Sukumi Kuyu Hiko Byaku. I can't read that fast. Danganronpa 2. Gah. Welcome to Danganronpa Island. 16 students surviving. God, was that the same amount of students as the last game? That just feels like so many characters. To be continued. Hey, the first trophy. We finished the prologue. If you really want to go deep in the Danganronpa rabbit hole, I suggest looking into DR0 after finishing the 4 main games. 3 if you don't want to play. Oh, like, I'm the type of dude, like, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just play everything. And then, like, it's just finding the time. Because, like, I realistically would like to play everything. Would I like to save my current progress? Yes. Yes, I would. I think that's probably going to be the end of the stream, by the way. I think that's a good ending point. I've been going for 4 hours. That's a good stopping point. These are the new rules. I'll read those when we come back next time. But thank you, Asuna. Thank you, Hatsune, for joining me on my future Danganronpa Let's Play. I upload these to YouTube. I have the thing in the corner if you ever want to watch them. 10-hour stream. I wish. I have never done more than like 4 hours. I tap out pretty easily. Or more than like 5 hours, I should say. But in the future, I would like to. That's a lot of hours, man. Like, I got stuff I gotta do today. But thank you for being here. 10 hours, not why. Not a 10-day stream. Go straight. That would be a challenge. Yeah, I'll just tell my boss, hey, I need the next 10 days off. I gotta play a lot of video games. Honestly, like, if I had, like, a challenge, see ya. That's a future goal. I'd probably, maybe when I get more viewers and stuff. I don't think it's worth the investment at this point. But, I'm gonna get going. Later, everybody. Thank you for watching it again. Y'all are the best.